In this video, we will describe the most important commands that may be needed to run an annotation job on the command line. The simplest command that can be submitted is oc run inputfile -l genomeversion. This command will annotate the input file with every annotator that has been installed, and it will create an output file in the default format, which is Excel. The options for -l are HG38, HG19, and HG18. These options correspond to different versions of the human reference genome. To determine which option is correct for your input file, this value is typically specified within the first several lines of your input file. OpenCravat supports the submission of multiple input files in one job. To do so, a user can specify multiple file paths, separated by a space, before the use of any optional arguments. For example, oc run inputfile 2, inputfile 3, -l genomeversion. In this command, OpenCravat will merge the variants found in the different input files. To submit an annotation job that only includes specific annotators, use the -a option. oc run inputfile -l genomeversion -a clinvar gnomad. Keep in mind that these annotators must be installed before running this command. This will submit an annotation job that includes both clinvar and gnomad. In contrast, the -e option allows users to omit certain annotators from the annotation job. oc run inputfile -l genomeversion -e clinvar. This will run an annotation job with every annotator except clinvar. OpenCravat can learn how to process more input file formats by installing converters from the store. Typically, OpenCravat will automatically choose the correct format from the installed converters. If you want to manually specify an input format, use -i. oc run inputfile -l genomeversion -a clinvar -i 23andMe. This command will annotate a 23andMe formatted file with clinvar annotations. There are several file formats that can be returned by OpenCravat by default. Users can install reporter modules to create different output formats. To select output formats, use the -t option. Otherwise, it will revert to the default Excel file format. oc run inputfile -l genomeversion -a clinvar -t Excel VCF text. This command will annotate your input file with clinvar annotations and create an output file in Excel, VCF, and text format. The -d option can be used to specify an alternate directory to place the output files. The default locations for output files is the same directory as the input file. oc run inputfile -l genomeversion -a clinvar -d outside directory. To specify file name prefixes, use the -in option. oc run inputfile -l genomeversion -a clinvar -t text -in job1. This command will create an output file called job1.txt. Finally, a more advanced option is --separatesample. In the case of multiple input files or multi-sample VCFs, this command will instruct the software to place each variant on its own separate line for each sample. oc run inputfile 2 -l genomeversion --separatesample. For this command, if a variant is only seen in one sample, it appears only once in the output file. If both files contain the same variant, they will be listed in two separate files in the output file with the annotation data duplicated. For more information, check out our GitHub.